Hi, my name is Sky Bartow, and I want to share a few things with you about myself. I grew up in a small town in Colorado called Rifle. As every other story goes, I never really felt as if I fit in, and I finally found the one thing that truly made me happy. Music was my sanity. It allowed me to express myself. In it, I had found feelings I never even knew I had, and it allowed me to get them out and over them. I really didn't know what I was going to do after high school, but I always knew I had wanted to attend Penn State. My family is from the State College area, and I always want to be closer to who I am. I took an accounting class in high school and did extremely well, so when I went to Penn State, I declared accounting as my major. I lived with my grandparents to gain residency. I loved them, but the newfound freedom was not so good for my education. Second semester, I improved and committed myself to school. While living there, I got a job at a music store and I loved it. I was happy at a job, and once again, music became my sanity and escape. Upon completing my second semester, I learned that I was not given residency status, and without the money to afford more out-of-state tuition, I went back home to Rifle. After that first summer, I moved to Steamboat Springs in Colorado to live near friends. During those 2 years, I became quite independent. I lived by myself and once worked 3 jobs at the same time. I was happy and I felt respected in my work, but there was still something missing. One job was working ticket sales for a summer music festival called Strings in the Mountains, and once again, at least in the summer, I was surrounded by music, and this time, live music. The second summer, I got an extra position as a facility manager and began spending some extra time learning about the stage lighting and the soundboards, and fell in love. I thought, hell, if I can't make my own music, why not still be a part of it? So I began looking into schools to teach audio engineering. I heard about the Dallas Sound Lab from a website. I decided to go to Dallas and take a tour of the facility, and it truly inspired me. But shortly after visiting the big city, I learned of the branch in Austin, a town that seemed so much more inviting, a thriving music mecca, live music capital of the world. To live somewhere people feel. I had to be there, so I came. Classes were held at the Arlen Recording Studio. The first class I took was audio engineering, and for the first time in my life I felt like I belonged. I understood how everything worked. I was surprisingly calm under pressure, composed when things went wrong, and encouraging to others. I finally felt like someone was speaking my language. I went on to take music business. Mike Mordecai was my teacher. He is a local musician and owner of BBA Management. It was so great to have someone with first-hand experience of all aspects of the industry at my disposal. Mike Mordecai even helped me acquire a short internship with Mr. Fabulous. I helped organize his new studio and answered his phones for his radio show. Mike also gave me the opportunity to assist with the recording session for the score of locally filmed movie The Alamo. The session was held at Pedernales, Arlen's sister studio, both owned by Willie Nelson. I also took an audio for TV film course at Arlen, in which I've learned to fuse my love of music with the art of film, which is where I feel I'm really truly able to express myself. Words are rarely my best attribute, which may be why it sounds like I'm reading this. I am. And ever since completing my courses at the Dallas Sound Lab, I've been gaining the equipment and the personal knowledge to help make me a great asset to anyone who works with me. I've also started a production company I call Filmed In, through which I will continue to express myself. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you letting me share a little bit of me with you.